So, I think this is a direct drive hub motor. It hasn't run hardly anything, couple of miles perhaps, and then it's just been standing. Anyway, the problem is that it does work. I tried it, but let me see. Get my toes squeezed there. Well, anyway, it's extremely hard to push the wheel. Yeah, maybe I'll stand it up for you guys, but anyway, I have to remove this side and remove this cable and so on, so that I can remove the tire and work on it. Wish me luck. So it gets stuck. Can't hardly. And this turn is even worse. So some grease has dried out or something. Have to open it up and see what's wrong. And it's the first time that I open up an electric engine like this. It's a brushless DC, and I think it's direct drive. Direct drive means that there are no small gears here, as there are in the ones they called geared hub. Direct drive is supposed to be more reliable than the other versions, but has less acceleration and less torque, but higher speed usually, but it's limited. I think it's 240 watts, or if it was 250. I tried to search the name, but it didn't come up anything. So if you know anything about this engine, please let me know. So I'm just removing these strips, and then here comes the cable, so I have to disconnect these ones. I'll do it with both hands. Oh, I could do it. So let's start by removing this on the side where the electric cable comes out. Are they called nuts or screws? This is a screwdriver, right? Screw. So now the nuts are gone, or screws, and I could use a puller, but I think I will try to punch it towards the floor and see if it comes out. So I put on some pants so I can show myself, and just got a board here, a wood board, and I've already tried it, of course, so it worked. I just punched it like this, and this moved. So I guess I'll have to continue. I must remove the nuts here also. Sure, so that it can go through. There we have it. Feel it coming? Right? Should be working. Have to make sure that I don't break anything. Well, that didn't work as well as I thought. I get it a bit more out here by pushing this axial shaft, perhaps you say, but can't get it the last piece. So I'm gonna go and try to buy some puller. I I did find this one, but its arms are too short. And you can see I managed to break the board also by pushing and banking. So now I'm sweaty, so I'm hungry, I need some food, and I'm gonna locate some better pullers. Do it seriously, otherwise I will break something. So I got this part out. It's an S motor, if anybody knows what it is. And here you can see the hull sensors, and the middle shaft seems to be in fixed position, so no bearing inside there. That makes sense when you see it. I wasn't sure before. And this bearing is pretty fine. It turns like it should, no problem. So it must be the friction here that is making it turn so bad. So perhaps it will be better with time. I've greased up I put just the regular motor oil in it, just to make sure that it goes easier. And I've done the same on the other side. So I guess I just put it back together now. I couldn't get it out. Actually, I have too bad equipment. I need some kind of a bench to put the shaft in, and can't pull, you know. Couldn't get it out. The magnets were pulling it so tight. So after a lot of sweat and so on, I decided to do it this way. Now I at least know that it is the way it is. So you can see that it's fixed. So this is, as I mentioned before, it's a direct drive. Otherwise you would have a small gear here on this shaft, and then you would have like 3 other gears pulling the outer. Now it's just the magnets pulling the outer, so it's here where it turns. And it's tight, as you can see. That's why it's rolling so bad, high rolling resistance. So basically we have 3 windings here, and they go like and so how come this doesn't short itself out? It's copper, right? Now the windings are protected with a small layer of sort of plastic. It's called a sort of lacquer. It's so this doesn't conduct any current towards each other. It goes in each winding. So you have to be very careful that you don't damage the copper wires, because then they will start to short and so on. You're in a world of trouble. You have to rewind it yourself, change it, or try to repair if you find the damage.